Hello to all dear friends, I hope you're feeling well. Welcome to the channel, A Piece of Life Called Death. Today we are going to talk about a very sensitive and important, yet heartbreaking topic. That is, how to cope with the death of our loved ones. Please stay with us until the end, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Death is a part of life, and we will all die one day, but no one is ever truly prepared to deal with the loss of a loved one. Coping with the loss of someone you love is one of the biggest challenges in life. Often, the pain from loss can be overwhelming. You may experience a range of intense, unexpected, and conflicting emotions. The feelings we confront and experience during these times can be heavy and shocking, filled with profound sorrow, anger, fear, confusion, depression, and even denial. These emotions can disrupt your physical health, making it difficult to sleep, eat, or even think properly. All of these are part of the grieving process. The more significant the loss, the more intense your grief will likely be. We all grieve in different ways, and there is no right or wrong way to do it. It's entirely natural. Your grieving process depends on many factors, such as your personality, coping style, life experience, beliefs, and the importance of the loss to you. Inevitably, this process takes time, and healing happens gradually. It cannot be forced or hurried. To cope with the grief of losing your loved ones, you can try various methods such as talking to others about your feelings and emotions, writing, engaging in activities that make you happy like exercise, meditation, or seeking help from a psychologist. Overall, during these difficult times, learn to take care of yourself. Crying, feeling sad, frightened, or lonely is a normal reaction to loss. Crying doesn't mean you are weak. You don't need to protect your family or friends by putting on a brave front. Showing your true emotions can help both them and you. Crying is a natural response to grief and sorrow, but it's not the only answer. Those who don't cry might not necessarily be less upset about the loss. They may still feel the pain just as intensely. They might simply have other ways of expressing their grief. Grief and sorrow are among the deepest human emotions. Every individual experiences this transient feeling at various degrees throughout their life. Over centuries, philosophers and poets have written much about the nature of sorrow and joy. In 1969, a prominent Swiss-American psychiatrist named Elisabeth Kubler-Ross introduced the 5 stages of grief, or mourning. Kubler-Ross believed that the greatest human crisis is the issue of death. The theory she presented shows that after losing a loved one, we go through 5 distinct stages of grief and sorrow. These 5 stages include denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and ultimately, acceptance. Denial. The first stage of mourning is denial and disbelief at the loss of loved ones. If the event is sudden, the person may feel as though they are dreaming and cannot believe what has happened, denying the death of their loved one. Anger. In this stage, the individual wonders why this event happened to them. As a result, they become angry and distressed, considering the incident an injustice, which further fuels their anger and pain. Bargaining. In the third stage, called bargaining, the individual speaks to their God, asking him to take all their possessions and return their loved one in exchange. Depression. In the depression stage, the person becomes withdrawn and experiences feelings of sorrow, upset, despair, and hopelessness. Acceptance of death. Accepting death, which is the final stage, takes some time for the bereaved. However, in this stage, the person comes to believe that they have no choice but to continue living without their deceased loved one. Kubler-Ross often spoke in a way that suggested she was living her last moments. She would say, "I will miss my life. I will long for all those I've lost." Forgetting and enduring the pain and suffering caused by death and the loss of loved ones is not easy. You may feel like you can't get through this, please remember that you're not alone. There are many resources available to you, including friends, family, counselors, and of course, we are here to support you on this journey so that we can become stronger and more aware together. Remember, it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to feel your feelings. No one expects you to quickly move through this stage, and there is no pressure to get back to normal. Thank you for being with us until the end of this video. Please share your thoughts and experiences with us. We value your opinions. Thank you for your support, dear ones.